Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. So, I made a change. I could not deal with the smallness of the tractor and the mower. So, I got a Chrome. Yeah, it happened. I'm sorry. I just could not. The head was just a little too small for the rake. And, yeah, I couldn't do it. It just wasn't going to happen when I had this nice Chrome machine sitting in the store there. So, we got a Krone mower now, but I think I'm pretty much done mowing. I am going to have to windrow all this up and get it all baled and try to get it stored over there somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to store it at. I may have to build a building. I didn't think about this. Well, I can't store it in that barn because if I put it in there, it will sell. So... yeah, I gotta figure out a place to put all these bales at. Crop's coming in nice though. Looks good. Alright, gotta get these little strips here. I don't know, I may not. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. While I'm here, one extra little loop won't hurt here. Where am I gonna put these bales at? I have no idea. I can't put them in the sheep shed over there. That does not sound right, sheep shed. The sheep barn, I guess we'll call it maybe. Alright. We are done mowing. All this folded up here. It's like a transformer. Alright, I just kind of went around this fence here. Where are we gonna put these bales at? Because I'm gonna have to store them. Okay, we got this barn right here, and this mower I'm pretty sure won't fit in there. Can't get to there. Let me just go around it. This is actually pretty flat out here. We could build something out here. There's a lot of grass here, but we could put a big building out here for well, for our equipment and for maybe the hay bales. It does kind of slope off that way. Okay, that's the house. Don't know that we could put much in here. This is a customization point, so we might could fit like a small tractor or skid steer or something like that in here when we get to that point for the pallets and stuff. But we can't store it in here. This is where you feed them. This is where you feed the sheep. So we got to build something. And out here seems like the best spot. So let's go into the menu here and go over to placeables. There's one that I really like that I put over on South Mountain Creamery. It's that great big building. Because I know I can fit that one right there. It's $124,000 though. These are the Black Sheep modding ones, but you can't really fit the stacked bales in there straight off of the pickup wagon. It's the only downside to these buildings. Other than that, they're great. They're great for parking equipment in. So maybe we should do our hay bales in this one. Let me see if we can even put it out here. Let me turn it around here. I think we're going to want it long ways this way so that we can access all the doors on it. How far down can I go this way with it? I really don't want any grass inside it either. It's hard to visualize this. Okay, that's as far as we can go. I'm trying to look inside to see if it will have a concrete floor, or it's really hard to tell. Looks like the grass is coming up through the floor though. I think the grass is coming up through the floor. We may have to cultivate this out here first. Yeah, I can see this side looks like concrete. It's really hard to tell. Yeah, the grass is coming up through that side. So we may have to cut the grass or cultivate it. It's a shame to cultivate under this nice grass, but we got plenty of grass. We got plenty of hay. So we'll cultivate that under at some point and build a building out here, hopefully. We'll see if we can make it work. Alright, and like I said, this is not going to fit in there, so what I'm going to do is just park it over to the side here somewhere. Right in here. That'll work. Alright, so we're going to TED. Yeah, we've already TEDed. So we need to head down to the shop. I think I've still got this tractor down here, I do. This is our Puma that we had. Sold the mowers. And now we need a windrower. If I haven't already bought one. No, I have not. So we need a windrower. And we will get to the windrowing. Let's see, where are windrowers at? Am I just missing them here? There they are. Right there. So we want the big one. 62,000. We're eating through our money again. Alright, so this tractor will run the windrower, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright. So I'm going to park this over to the side. Just like that, right under the, park the case right under the case sign. Now the field over there, if you didn't see the last episode or the one before that, I can't remember which one it was. We purchased field 15. It's right across the road here from the shop. It's in canola. And it's getting up there. The growth for all of our fields are really taking off. It will not be long until harvest season. So what I want to do, I want to buy a harvester. And you know what, I'll just leave that running because we're going to use that in a minute. I want to go ahead and buy a harvester. Not that one. You know, I could get another 7130, but why? I mean, if there's one with a larger capacity, the case, since we're doing case pretty much on this map, we might as well just go ahead and get the big one. Now the thing with the case harvesters is the speed. There's not a lot of speed with these, and it depends on what kind of wheel you get with it. If you get one with the standard wheel, I think the max you go is like 14 miles per hour. If you get one with a crawler track, it says 15 miles per hour down there, but you do not get that. You get 12 miles per hour with the crawler track for the case combine. I don't know why. It's really kind of crazy. Because with the New Holland, the CR1090, you get 24 miles per hour. And the only option with it is the crawler track. So I've never understood that. The case, if you get the standard, it's like 14 miles per hour, the max speed on it, or it might be 16. I may be saying wrong, but the crawler track I know for sure is 12 miles per hour because I've bought one before, and it only goes 12 miles per hour. Now, if you get the front twin wheels, I think this is the fastest one, and the standard and the front twin wheels might be the same, but I know that the crawler track goes 12. I really like the front twin wheels, so I'm going to buy one of these. This is $385,000. This is going to take a chunk out of our account, but we've got some more logging to do, and you know we're going to have all this crop coming up, so I'm going to go ahead and buy it. All right. So now I don't plan on doing any corn for right now. I could always get this Capello header later. That one right there. It's $52,000. I'm going to wait on the corn header, and I'm just going to get the grain header for right now. This is the one I want right there. Alright, now I want to drive that back. I'll go ahead and shut this off. I want to drive this back to the barn. This is our new harvester. It's got a greater capacity on it. And I still might trade in that other one. I'm not sure. I would like to have the capacities match, but you know, we'll make do. I think we'll probably be okay with that other harvester. The 7130 is not a bad combine. It is a pretty decent combine. The only downside to it is you can't haul your header like you can with this one. So let's head on back to the farm. This thing is wide with those wheels on it. I probably should haul this on a flatbed, but I don't think it would fit. I don't think the back wheels would fit on it. It's one thing, we need a low loader that the combines will actually fit on. There's probably a mod out there. And I'm sorry guys, I cannot stop yawning. It is early in the morning like I always record. And I guess I'm just extra tired. So stayed up late farming. Sugar beets. Ew. Potatoes. Ew. Corn. So yeah, we're gonna have a big chaff harvest. Almost said silage harvest, and I would have been technically wrong, but technically that will be silage at some point. So it'll be silage. Sean Connery. So yeah, we'll get our. We've already got our forage harvester. It's ready to go. Just waiting on the corn to grow. I'm ready to get into harvest. I don't know about y'all, but I am ready. And then I'm really thinking after these seasons, after going through this season, about turning stuff off, because I kind of want to get back used to the other method of farming. And 19 is going to be that way when we start it. It's not going to have seasons, so I don't know. I may keep seasons going until then, and I may not. I know I've really been thinking about it over on Welker, so I have not decided. Go a little end cab. You know, I'm thinking, you know, in 19, the steering wheels, when you get in the vehicles, they'll come down towards you. I think this steering wheel could come down towards me just a little bit. I think it's in its upright position, which is not, you know... It's like when you get on an airplane and you lock your tray tables into their upright position. When I'm driving, I don't think this needs to be in its upright position, I'll be honest. I think it needs to be down a little bit, because it is way out there. I think the other ones, you know, they come down. They're kind of... Well, they don't come down, but they're positioned down a little bit. And I could be dead wrong, so... Alright, we got soybeans everywhere, guys. Soybeans over there. Soybeans over here. Soybeans for days. We're going to have a good soybean harvest, I think. It's looking good, though. I might have gone a little overboard with the soybeans. Just saying. No, you can't go overboard with them. When you see the price for soybeans, right here. Ooh, it's too bad we can't harvest them. Do we have any in stock? We have a few. We have 5,833 liters in stock. I don't believe that price again. I really don't. I don't believe that price again. We had this issue with wood chips over on Welker. I think that price is wrong. It does not reflect the price that's in this menu here. So I think it's wrong. Yeah, see, this combine only goes 16 miles per hour. So, and I think the standard wheel one, if I do upgrade the 7130, I think it goes 16. But I know the crawler track does not. It only goes 12. So, not a huge deal, but when you're in a hurry, you'd rather have 16 over 12. Now, I know I could have got the New Holland harvester and gone, you know, that's the best in-game harvester, but I like having the case equipment here. It just kind of goes with the map. Now, if you want to see the New Holland equipment, I'm sure I'm probably going to get into mostly New Holland over on South Mountain Creamery. And not to say that I won't, you know, invest in some New Holland harvesters down the road. I may trade that 7130 for a New Holland and then eventually trade this one up. So, you know what? I should have put my head down back there somewhere. In front of that 7130 header's where I should have put it. Let me go back around there. Yeah, that's the best part about having these bigger combines. They can haul their own head. And you know what I wouldn't mind seeing? We have these 45-foot heads. I wouldn't mind seeing the 60-foot head from, what is it from? Is it Honeybee that makes it? I would not mind seeing the 60-foot heads. That would be cool. And it would come in handy, especially over on the big maps. So, alright, let's get this unhooked here somehow. There we go. Back this up. I've got to take that trailer in too. I'm gonna trade that in. It's equipment management day here on Lone Oak. Boy, just look at the comparison on the headers there. All right. And if I do have excess corn, I do have that corn header for the 7130 that I've never used. I'm sure my farm hands used it when I was in a coma. But I've never used it personally. Not here on Lone Oak. So, alright, let's park this down here. I redid the shed here. And started separating some stuff. Redoing it, trying to make a little bit more room. Alright, so I've got all my case equipment over here, minus my Puma that goes right there. The 7130, which could get traded in some point. Then I've got the New Holland forage harvester. If I get rich quick or something like that, I may buy some more New Holland equipment and park it over here. But that will be well down the road. So, alright. Let's head back up to the shop. See if I can get in my tractor here. Here we go. Alright, we've got some windrowing to do. And hopefully I can get that cultivated down there or something. And we've got to get a building to put our hay bales in, because we don't have a place to store them right now. Alright, I'm going to go this way. I think it's quicker. Get straight to my grass field that I cut over here. What do we got down here? What is this, barley? Yep. Yeah, I strode some out in the road here. Let me get this cleaned up. Somewhat cleaned up. Try to get some of this out of the road. Oh, come on, it's almost unfolded. There we go. Alright, so we got a lot of rain coming, guys. I need to get this hay up before that rain hits. I need to get the hay up before the day ends because I think it starts rotting. It starts to rot, and that may be grass that does it that quick, but it does happen pretty quickly. Alright, get this turned here. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to row up all the hay here, get it baled, and then try to figure something out. We've got to have a place to store these. I don't want to store them at the farm because I want to give them to the sheep. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out for storing bales. Alright guys, we'll figure that out, I guess, at some point in the future. Until then, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We'll see you guys later.